like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast. Show link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers rock. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, y'all. Press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comment section. I got a mic check real quick. Press 2 if you guys can hear me in the comment section. I'm going to make this not as long as I need to make it, but I'm going to make it as quick as I can get this over with because I'm going to go ahead and clear some things up real quick on this channel, man. First of all, let me say this. Once again, please stop complaining about the intro. I'm tired of people talking about the intro. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. If you like it or don't like it, stop crying about it. I'm going to mix it up however I see fit. I'm tired of people talking about that. Every single video is the same shit with that. And it's this stuff people keep trying to keep controversy on YouTube going. Stop coming to my YouTube channel trying to say, oh, man, 7-8 sneak this to you, man. This, that, the third. If that man got something to say to me, bro, he got my contact. Y'all keep trying to cause controversy. Let me say it like this. Ticket TV do not have a problem with the brother 78. I have no issue with that man. He a grown man. He have his own channel. He have a right to have his own opinion and say what he want. If he have a difference of opinion or he has something to say to me, he know how to get in contact with me. He can say that to me. I have no issue with that brother saying whatever he feel or anybody else for that matter. Unless they come looking for smoke trying to attack me and disrespect me like that punk ass Bookman. So cut the shit. Every time y'all keep coming to my comments, I'm just going to keep erasing your comments. Y'all come to my comments and say, hey, man, yeah, man, I see your brother over there trying to diss you, man. He talking about, man, working for Busby, this, that, and third. Man, listen, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I don't know Tony Busby. I've never spoken with Tony Busby. I don't have any affiliation with Tony Busby. The only affiliation I have with is the absolute god doggone truth. And the truth is that when I looked at this entire situation, Shannon Sharpe is a liar. Shannon Sharpe is a fraud. Shannon Sharpe ain't real. Point blank, period. And I'm tired of people using this excuse saying, oh, man, we ain't got to tear a brother down. Nigga, he tear brothers down. Let's get right to it. So Shannon Sharpe just settled his lawsuit with this girl that was an accuser that he threatened to sue her and Tony Busby and said he was getting shaken down. Why he ain't sue him? Why he ain't sue him? If this girl was lying on Shannon Sharpe, why he didn't sue her and Tony Busby? Why he settled respectfully? Why did he settle and pay the girl? That's not a win, that's a loss. Why did he settle and pay her? What? This is the same dude that said on his own podcast he wasn't willing to go over $30,000 for his own black daughter's wedding. But this girl on the message is talking about $25K per cheek. And now you imagine how much money he paid her in the settlement. But why do you say he's exposed, Ticket? And this is the reason why I tell y'all, I don't come on YouTube taking up for no celebrities I don't know and I don't respect. I used to respect Shannon Sharpe because I used to think he had some principles and more. Then when I look back at all the shit he was doing, this case magnified it for me. So let's go back and show y'all why Shannon Sharpe should not be defended, in my opinion. And I have no defense for this dude. whatsoever. I don't respect him. I won't sit up here and use no black card with Shannon Sharpe because he don't deserve it. You know why? Because he didn't get the same respect to Deshaun Watson. Now, who is Deshaun Watson? Deshaun Watson is the guy, and I'm going to say it again. Deshaun Watson is the guy who Tony Busby had 25 lawsuits against on sexual assault and misconduct allegations. Tony Busby won damn near 97% of those lawsuits. He settled 97% of those lawsuits with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson came out after that happened and issued a public apology. Why? Because he wanted to get back to working in the NFL. What did Shannon Sharpe do? Shannon Sharpe says, oh, no, he ain't sorry. Oh, he need to have better timing with that apology. What is that? See, y'all ain't going to talk about this shit. My feet is too deep in this. See, when you do enough stories like I do, I don't forget about a lot of shit. I did not forget Shannon Sharpe said this foolishness about Deshaun Watson. But people won't tell y'all when it was his turn to sit up here and stand tall for a black man, he tore him down. Now let's tell the truth. Same situation. Same lawyer, Tony Busby. He tore him down. What did he say? Skip. Timing is everything with an apology. FS1, personality Shannon Sharpe says Deshaun Watson isn't sorry about sexual misconduct allegations from Tony Busby. But y'all niggas want to come in here and play with my fucking name, shit ain't gonna work, nigga. Don't come to my channel with that shit. I told you if that brother got something to say, he gonna hit me up and say he is a respectable, honorable brother, 7'8". And I got love for that nigga, period. Stop trying to cause controversy on this YouTube shit. It's not gonna work. Okay? But since y'all want to get this smoke, I'm going to give you little commenters this smoke and why I stand on what I say. I don't always have to say everything out loud. Some shit should be self-explanatory. But since I got to go in my bag, I will. Shannon Sharpe, back on August the 18th, 2022, came out and rejected Deshaun Watson's apology after he settled those lawsuits. Deshaun Watson came out, offered an apology because he wanted to get back to working. The same thing Shannon Sharpe's trying to do with ESPN. Settle his lawsuit so he can get back to working. But what did Shannon Sharpe do, y'all? Let's read this article. Last week, prior to taking the field in his first NFL game in 586 days, Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson issued an apology to the women he's impacted amidst the sexual assault of misconduct allegations that led to lawsuits being filed on behalf of 24 women. I want to say that I'm truly sorry to all the women I've impacted in this situation, Deshaun Watson said. The decisions that I've made in my life put me in this position I would definitely like to have back. But I want to continue to move forward and grow and learn and show I'm a true person of character, and I'm going to keep pushing forward. This is what Deshaun Watson said in his apology. The man is trying to get back on the field. This is what he said. Right? Now, while the article says, while the apology was a nice gesture, FS1 analyst Shannon Sharpe says Deshaun Watson only apologized because he's trying to soften the blow of the NFL's appeal of his 6-game suspension handed down by arbitrator Sue Robinson. The NFL is seeking a year-long ban, which would be Deshaun Watson's second consecutive season of not playing. Shannon Sharpe also said the timing of the apology was wrong as well. Not only did he say the nigga ain't sorry, Shannon Sharpe sat up there and gonna tell the man when to apologize. This is when he's being sued by Tony Busby as representing them girls. Same shit Shannon Sharpe dealing with. Nick, that's why I don't stand up for this, because that nigga is a shucker and jabber. He's a sellout. Let's keep going. During a recent episode of Undisputed, the Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe expounded on what he meant. Let's get to the funk. Shannon Sharpe isn't buying the act. So we supposed to buy Shannon Sharpe act as black folks. Why Shannon Sharpe ain't never want no smoke when old boy went on that podcast and said Shannon Sharpe said that he allegedly said that whenever you see a black woman on my arm, it's because I'm holding her for the police. They said that's what Shannon Sharpe, that was the ongoing saying that Shannon Sharpe had in NFL locker rooms back in the day. Shannon Sharpe ain't come out threatening lawsuits and going off on them dudes for saying that about his name. He didn't say that to them. Come on now, stop. We ain't gonna do this with me. I'm surgical with this thing, nigga. Let's keep going. Shannon Sharpe isn't buying the act. Shannon Sharpe is old school and believes Watson's apology was late and should have happened when he settled with the accusers. Although Shannon Sharpe has settled with his accuser and he ain't came out and gave a goddamn apology. Oh, but ticket in this motherfucker cooking. I am a cooker, nigga. Like I said before, I'm going to stand on my nuts. Point blank, period. But don't nobody want to call this shit out. This is the reason why I told y'all, a lot of these celebrities, I don't respect them. Because look what they have done to their own. Then we supposed to go over and break our necks to defend them in every situation. Ain't no way in hell. He going to get the same thrashing he gave Deshaun Watson and others. So Sharpe is old school and believes that Deshaun Watson's apology was late and should have happened when he settled with the accusers, seemingly ignoring or unaware of the fact that Deshaun Watson has not settled with every accuser. So Shannon Sharpe went running his mouth and didn't even know at that time the man didn't settle with every accuser by that time. Once the ruling had come down, this is a quote from Shannon Sharpe. Once the ruling had come down, or, you settle the case, it's not skipped. You just come out, say, hey, I can put this behind me. I apologize for anybody that was impacted by my what? My behavior, whatever you wanted to word it. You got representation. You got people that can word it appropriately, and you can move on. Let's keep going. Shannon Sharpe continued. That's what should have happened. Once you settle it, you come out, you word it appropriately, and you move on. Funny, they got the link to the video right there. Funny how that video was taken down of Shannon Sharpe saying all this slanderous stuff. Kind of funny. But I got another video where he said it because somebody else got it. Right there on Undisputed. But when you settle the case and you really don't say anything, he's not sorry. So I just think the thing is, timing's a lot. Have a lot to do with the apology. Skip. Timing is everything with an apology. You can't wait till almost all of a sudden you're about to receive a more severe punishment, and then you say, well, I'm sorry for what transpired. I'm sorry that I impacted these women. This is what Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Pro-Black, Blackathon, had to say about Deshaun Watson when he was getting sued by them girls who was represented by Tony Bosby. I'm standing on this, nigga. Don't y'all come to my channel, man. Y'all better just leave me alone, bro. I got all kind of smoke, nigga. Just leave me alone, bro. Y'all trying to create something that ain't going to be there. I'm not going to allow it to be created. I got love for my brother. Y'all not finna do that. I don't care what he say. Y'all not finna do that. I have my own reasons for why I say what I say. Never been bought, never been paid for, ain't none of that shit, nigga. I'm solid. 1,000% true and true, nigga. Sharpe believes, this is what Shannon Sharpe believes, right? This is the type of judgment he passing out on other black men. But we supposed to come out here and lay down and take up for that nigga. Man, get the hell out of here. Sharpe believes when issuing an apology, timing is of the utmost importance. And in his opinion, this was done to show the league that he is remorseful for his actions. People can say, well, Shannon, you settled the lawsuit right now because you're trying to get back on ESPN for your football. Come on now, let's not do this. Where's Shannon Sharpe's immediate apology? When you settle it, you immediately come out and apologize. That's what Shannon Sharpe said. Where's Shannon Sharpe's apology? He settled the lawsuit with the girl. Where he at? Same lawyer. It's funny how it all comes back around full surface. It's funny, man. Let's keep going, man. And in his opinion, this was done to show the league that he's remorseful for his actions. And in many ways, they say, the article says, Shannon speaking the truth, the timing of the apology in many ways. Shannon Sharpe says, shows how remorseful you really are about your actions. In Watson's case, that speech may have come way too late. So Shannon Sharpe is saying, in essence, is he saying that just because this man settled his lawsuit, he's guilty? So that's supposed to mean Shannon Sharpe's guilty, right? Since he said that about another black man, that he was supposed to come out and immediately apologize. But I thought that when you settle, that don't always mean you guilty. Come on now. Let's not do this. I'm surgical with this thing. Let's not do this. This is what Shannon Sharpe said. Right? Keep it 100. Remember all that shit Shannon Sharpe was talking about Kyrie Irving? Since we gonna do this whole black shit, y'all wanna come to my channel trying to create drama and create controversy. Hey, Ticket Man, hey man, why you going against the brothers, man? Man, that nigga ain't one. Let's go.
Personally, Skip, this is Kyrie. This is who he is. You know he's going to dig in now because he's caught in backlash. Nick Friedel challenged him.
Now remember, when LeBron James got up there and criticized Kyrie for a tweet, y'all remember that? Everybody was going in on LeBron. Here come good old triple bass mouth Shannon Sharpe to back LeBron James up going against Kyrie Irving, right? This is what he did to Kyrie, the brother. He ain't stand with the brother. He helped tear him down. But we supposed to just roll the red carpet out for Shannon Sharpe. All of a sudden, this man is Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, or whoever such and such.
Personally, Skip, this is Kyrie. This is who he is. You know he's going to dig in now because he's caught in backlash. Nick Friedel challenged him. Joe Tsai tweeted at him. Wish he'd have just pulled him into a room and had a conversation. Just because he tweets something, that doesn't mean you have to compound an issue by tweeting back at him. Just call him in. Hey, you're the owner. Just say, Kyrie, I'd like to talk to you about something that you posted. Look, Kyrie always wants you to think. He went to Duke. He wants you to think that he's a physicist and he's the smartest guy in the room and he's a conspiracy theorist. And he says, well, what if that didn't happen? I know, okay, I understand that it could happen. What if it didn't? Okay, even if it did happen, what if it didn't happen? What if who were actually responsible for it wasn't really responsible for it? See, that's how he does. And he's like, I just want to play devil's advocate. So I mean, personally, Skip, I don't listen to anything Kyrie has to say. I think he's a phenomenal basketball player, but he just says a whole lot of stuff. And there are enough of his followers because he has a large enough platform. They're going to say, Kyrie, you right. And the more people all he needs is one person to tell him that he's right other than himself, and he's going to keep it going. And so for me, this is, I ain't got no problem with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech in America does not mean you're free of consequences in America. So you can say whatever you want. You can spew whatever you want. But when the backlash and the consequences come, don't come, oh, cry me, Kanye. Oh, now all of a sudden, you're like, oh, they got a knee on my neck, and it reminds me I was like Emmett Till and yada, yada. I don't want to hear that. Because when you were saying what you were saying, it was without repercussion. I'm free. I'm this, I'm that. And then somebody had to remind him, you look a lot like Shannon Sharpe. Remember when OJ said, OJ, I ain't black, I'm OJ. Kanye started to believe that too. Yep. I ain't black, I'm Kanye. And then he got reminded, oh, yeah, you are. But Kyrie, I don't know what his end game is. He's always trying to I'm a free thinker. That was not free thoughts, Kanye. You reposted something. Now you said when Nick Friedel says, look, I understand what Alex Jones did. He made families relive a very tragic and horrifying moments in their life. He's a conspiracy theorist. I just like what he said 10 years ago. So you already said what the guy is. And now he's a proven liar. But it's that one thing that you like, you know what, it's that morsel over there. Now, I get what he said right here. It's not true. Okay. Is he a member in these secret societies? Is Alex Jones a member of these secret societies that he can attest to? Is Kyrie Irving a member of these secret societies that he says exist? Just throwing stuff out there, Skip. It's just sad that this is what he's become. But Kyrie, I don't even know if you know who Craig Hodges is. But you better be careful. If you don't know who he is, might need to reach out to him and have a conversation. I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm going to leave it at that. This is Shannon Sharpe, the almighty black man that everybody standing up for it, and y'all niggas come my comment section bringing that smoke to me for it. Nigga, y'all niggas better stay away from me, nigga. I can blow a whole house down. Y'all niggas come over here playing with me. Now, I'm cut from a whole different cloth, nigga. Whenever I say something, I got rhyme and reason to say it. So don't come over here trying to cause confusion with me and my brother. I'm just going to keep blocking y'all asses. You're not going to do that. If that nigga got something to say to me, that brother know how to get in contact with me. He can hit me up and say whatever he got to say to me. The same thing with him. Y'all, all this time, y'all think, oh, you talking about him because you talking about Bookman. Y'all always think about the wrong person. He don't look like Bookman. I'm not talking about him. Bookman know who he is. He a chump that live alone, damn near 50 years old, that run around here and let white people use the N-word around him and don't say nothing about it. Stop playing with me, bro. Now, let's go on to what Mr. Black History Month, Shannon Sharpe, had to say about another brother, Kwame Brown, right? He getting in Kwame Brown mix for what reason? Let's go into this.
And then he's going to question the guy that, whether you say...
Hold on. No, I don't even want to do that one. Hold on. We're going to do this one. Hold on. We're going to do this one. We ain't doing that one. Let's do this one right here. Let's do this one. Well, I don't even want to do that one. What that other one I just had? There's another one I had right here. Here we go. We're going to do this one.
I don't know what's his end game here. You talking about what Kobe would have done? What would you have been done? What would you have done? You're number one overall pick.
Yeah.
I don't get it because LeBron was in a no-win situation. People say, LeBron, why would you settle for a three? Why would you shoot a step back this? He drives the ball. Jamal Murray does a great job of tying him up. And that even as he holds onto the ball, he's trying to get the shot up. Aaron Gordon blocks it. Now he said, well, he should have pulled up. It's easy to say what you should have done after the fact of knowing what has happened.
Yep.
And Skip, he said, you're supposed to be great? Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question. And then he's going to question a guy that, whether you say he's first, second, he's top five of the greatest players to ever play. I remember I heard him talk when Kobe scored 81. He's talking about he's hitting damn good screens. Really? Dude, you the number one pick in the draft, and you talking about you setting screens.
Yep.
Talk about the games that you played. Talk about the game-winning shots you hit. Skip, look, I get it. Kobe and Mike were graceful. They were elegant. They were Baryshnikov.
Yep.
But it's just not true. They haven't hit more game-winning shots than LeBron. The numbers don't lie. You can just go look it up, Kwame. You have plenty of time. Yeah, you own your farm down in Georgia. You got plenty of time. You ain't playing no hoops. You should still be in the NBA. But you want to take a shot because this your thing, Skip. Look what it did. Everybody, he was trending.
Now, he's talking about Kwame Brown giving his own opinion. But this the same shit he do when he sit up there and tear down Russell Westbrook on a day-to-day basis, I'm talking about absolutely cremate this dude's legacy. Him and Skip Bayless sit up there every day playing low-light clown videos in attempts to completely destroy Russell Westbrook. Everybody saw it. We all watched it. We literally all watched this. There ain't no other way around it. There ain't no other way around it. And then the biggest fraud of them all, and this is the reason why I lost all respect for him. He showed the text of the girl saying she wanted $25K for each cheek. $25K, she said in text message, for each cheek. The girl turned down a $10 million lawsuit, sued this man for $50 million. What this man say about his own beautiful black daughter's wedding? Roll the tape ticket.
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want.
Hey, my daughter's a budget. You got a budget. I don't get whatever you do after that.
What number? I mean, I don't want to be in your business, but what number you said?
30,000.
Okay. So you can have a wedding with 30,000?
I don't know what you can have. I ain't even want to get married. I don't give a damn. Hey, they better go get one of them on front. Hey, y'all from the South, y'all know about that fried catfish and spaghetti plate. Hey, I know somebody hooked that thing right on up. What they charge by the plate? $10.50 a head. Spaghetti, fried catfish, a piece of cornbread, and a styrofoam cup of sweet tea. That's all you're getting. Man, I'm not finna go. Hey, just because they from. Oh hell, now man, I wish I might. Take that money and put a down payment on the house. Man, you crazy, don't you? Man, I wish I might put all that money for my daughter just because I got it.
But you got me crying.
Somebody say, "But oh, you help me fish and spaghetti at a wedding?" Hell yeah. Huh? Yeah, talking about dude asked, "So are we getting our money back if y'all get divorced?"
Man, see what I'm saying, bro? But like I said before, bro, this is why I don't be, like I said, man, you got to be a solid celebrity for me to stand up and use my voice to stand up for you. Because the way these dudes be acting, man, they don't deserve no respect, bro. Go back and check the history, man. That's all you got to do. You do a little bit of research and check the history. Deshaun Watson was sued by the same lawyer as Shannon Sharpe. Deshaun Watson settled just like Shannon Sharpe. Deshaun Watson came out before all of his cases were settled and offered an apology. Shannon Sharpe came out and blasted him, said his apology was, oh, he didn't mean that. All this other stuff that could have hurt this dude from getting back in the league. But all of a sudden, we supposed to all be, we shall overcome Martin Luther King for this nigga. Man, ain't no way. And if you ain't, y'all come in the comment section trying to push somebody else said, oh, y'all working for Tony Busby. No, I'm not. Nigga, I don't know Tony Busby. I ain't never talked to him. I ain't never spoke to him. I know what the truth is, though. And the truth is I don't accept or respect the shit Shannon Sharpe was saying. Especially after he got caught up and exposed for what he did. Because everything he said, it went against that exact same stuff that happened to Deshaun Watson. These are all facts. Look it up yourself. It's all right there. He tried to make sure that man was going to get cooked. So where's the lawsuit at against this girl that Shannon Sharpe said? Shannon Sharpe said it was a lie and that he was going to stand on it. It was a shakedown and all this other stuff. Well, he must have got shook down there. I'm going to sue Tony Busby, sue the girl. Why he ain't do it? If they lying, why he ain't do it? I'm just saying, keep it 100, my nigga. Well, this ain't no in-between if, and, or buts about this shit. If they was lying, you telling the truth, go to court, cook their ass, nigga. You out here ripping everybody else that's black. Think about the irony of this situation. Deshaun Watson had the same situation as Shannon Sharpe, except for Deshaun Watson had way more accusers. And look what Shannon Sharpe said. You ain't got to believe me. Do your own research. That's why when I tell y'all I come on here, I don't just hit record saying any kind of shit. And for all y'all niggas that want me to go out and say something and clap back at the brother, man, listen, I don't move like that. I love that brother. Straight up. If he diss me, hey, he can diss me 100 times. I'm not going to diss him. That ain't how I move. If I'm going to diss him, I'm going to say his name and I'm going to say him and I'm going to hit him and tell him. Oh, why don't you say Bookman's name, Ticket? He don't deserve no goddamn respect. I'm going to let him sit in purgatory over there. He wants somebody to say his name. Like, share, subscribe, man.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there, you can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and cop you some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.